child cometh forth, they slack not a moment.
Right, and they slack not a moment because, you know, the prophecies don't slack, okay? It don't slack. As well as when a woman is giving birth, either way, all right, however it takes, she's still going to give birth to that child. So the same thing with this, as far as the prophecies coming to pass, it's not going to slack, all right? It's going according to however the Most High wanted to go, all right? Something may happen this month, then something may happen the next month. Everything is going to happen accordingly to the will of the Heavenly Father, and it's not going to slack. All right, the prophecy of the Lord is not slack. Okay,
right. It says, "Even so shall the plagues be slack to come upon the earth, and the world shall mourn, and sorrow shall come upon it on every side."
Right, the plagues, that's talking about this destruction. All right, all these prophecies of destruction is going to come upon this earth one way or another. All right, because these people, they count it slack. They think just because nothing is happening, okay, right away, everything is not happening right away. Each day something just happened. They think nothing's not going to happen, but everything is not slack. The prophecy of the Lord is not slack. It's going to happen according to the will of the Lord, okay? According to when the Lord wants to stir that prophecy to happen, okay? And stir up that plague. Not according to when you want it to, okay?
Say something real quick. Yeah, the brother just told me, you were saying that, you said NATO?
Yeah, the NATO summit.
You can announce it.
Yeah, basically the NATO summit is coming up on the 20th.
Yeah,
and basically they was evacuating down in the entire Chicago, that where the summit is going down at. Basically, martial law is starting. Especially in Chicago. All right, they cutting off cell phones. They telling people that if they protest, you indefinitely are going to be detained without court or trial. All right, and you already got people rallying and protesting before the summit even happened. So you know, like the brothers in the spirit is getting into, that the times and the seasons are now. And these are all signs that America is almost out of here. These are the signs that the Lord was warning us about of His second coming. He told us these things was going to happen before He come. That's why we not worried. All right? But that's a part of the travailing pain, all right, that the Lord is bringing upon this place.
Yeah, and NATO in the Bible is known as the EEU. Oh, you got, Elder got something? Okay, Elder just got something. I'll just read it what the Elder just brought out. It says, hardcore security, U.S. prepared to battle protesters at G8 and NATO summits. Okay? So basically, that's going into what the brother just brought out, you know, which they're going to have a meeting tomorrow in Chicago, all right? And it's not going to be, they're not going to have a meeting to bring the school system back. They're not going to have a meeting to bring your pensions back and to build up America and have these jobs, okay? It's a meeting for what we've been talking about, all right, through the spirit of the Lord, that they're going to plan the next terrorist attack, man. There's no coincidence that the Most High, you're going to call God, put an eclipse that's going to happen tomorrow that all of America can see. And NATO is known in the Bible as the Red Dragon, okay? All right, the EEU, all right, the United Nations, man. And they're not for America, man. They're about bringing Americans down. They're about war, okay? And that's what they're going to gather in Chicago for, to talk about war, talk about how to further bring America down, which Obama's been doing since he's been in office. That's why he's going to stay there, because he's doing whatever the elites tell him to do to a perfect T. All right, he's following orders from the elites to crush this society. All right, see what we got here? This poster. Obama. That monkey is known as the New World Order puppet. All right. You people think this guy's the king of the planet. You're very extremely wrong, man. The international bankers, the Rothschilds, the Rockefellers, they control this planet, and you're their slaves. And he has this bum, all right. He has this bum convince you to think that he's on top of shit, man. But he's not. He takes orders. He's an actual puppet for the elites. And they're planning to destroy America, which is happening before your eyes. All right. So that's what that NATO meeting is about tomorrow, man. So a great calamity, like the brothers are bringing out to the Spirit of the Lord, is right at the corner. It's happening, but you're too blind to see it. But it's going to escalate. The Most High is going to make it rise. All right. I got
Psalms chapter 2 verse 2. The kings of the earth set themselves, and the rulers take counsel together.
Yeah, see, that's what they're doing tomorrow. All right. Rulers take counsel together. Okay. All the top leaders of the world are going to be in Chicago tomorrow. All right, to conjure up how to break down America further. All right, because America is not going down. It's been on the decline since what 1970, which is prophecy also. All right, but you idiots are too dumb to notice that, man. You heard about Facebook becoming free market now, and you can put stocks and bonds in it. What the hell is that going to do to put money in your pocket, man? What's that doing to edify you? Yeah, the stock market is going to crash according to the Bible. All right, because it's something called inflation. You got many ways that society goes in inflation. To your school systems, your colleges, your banks, your credit. All right. It's all designed for America to go down, man. So you have no money. It's gonna crash very soon, man. All right. So you read it. And so the kings are going to gather tomorrow at Chicago to discuss how to further break the society down.
It says, the kings of the earth set themselves, and the rulers take counsel together against the Lord and against his anointed, saying, let us break their bands asunder and cast away their cords from us.
That's beautiful. Like the Elder Brown, I'll read this article, goes right into that. It says, I'll start reading again. Hardcore security. U.S. prepared to battle protesters at G8 and NATO summits. It says there is no such thing as too much security when it comes to G8 or NATO summit. And the host of both is doing so much to protect the VIP guests that it seems the U.S. is preparing an internal war against troublesome protesters. See? That sounds like martial law to me. Because they shutting off your cell phones and they're evacuating everybody out of Chicago. They have to get out the premises, man. All right? So how's that freedom when they put on you on lockdown? All right? It says the G8 summit was initially scheduled to be held in Chicago, but over some serious security concerns, it was moved to Camp David, the presidential compound, which is about as secure as it can possibly get in the U.S. It says the summit of the world leaders was supposed to be followed by a separate NATO meeting also in Chicago, with both events hosted by President Barack Obama, and it will be such events always attract mass protests that often escalate into violence, so the heavy security is in place to keep protesters away from both summits. Although it is obvious that the security at the G8 will be much greater, the authorities have also prepared a couple of surprises for Chicago protesters. So basically, look it up on the internet. This is out of Russia Today, and you can Google it. Go on Russia Today and go on YouTube, man. You people the Most High is blinding all you idiots out here. That's why we call you copper tops, sheeple, zombies, because that's what you are. Look at you. All right. And that's why the scriptures always point out unrighteous decrees are being done by your society you don't even know about, man. And your rights are being taken away from you.
Trespass bill?
What was it?
The trespass bill?
Yeah, like the elders brought out the trespass bill. You got something called the Patriot Act #2. Something called the eavesdropping bill. All right. So you people, you're gonna realize that there's a God, okay? And you're gonna be held accountable for all your wickedness that you've done in America, man. Because you ain't thinking about the Lord and the truth. You're not thinking about this man. Because in the Bible, the Lord, you even call Jesus Christ, he described in the Bible like this, which the churches don't bring out. All right? And his judgment is going to be placed upon all you idiots on this planet, man. Because you overhold America, which is Egypt, okay? And you don't give a damn about truth, man.
That's right.
Yeah.
Zephaniah 1:12. And it shall come to pass at that time that I will search Jerusalem with candles and punish the men that are settled on their leave.
Yeah, Jerusalem, it means the city of peace, or the people of peace, So who you call God is talking about the 12 tribes of Israel. And the Lord said he's going to what? What was his name?
And search Jerusalem
He's going to search Jerusalem, man. What does it mean to search Jerusalem?